Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Lucy Ravenstone and I am here to give you guidance for November. So this is for Taurus. I am a Taurus, so I figured it's a great place to start. This is very impulsive, hence why we are just here recording randomly. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to go through all of the signs, so feel free to check out your moon and rising. So let's get started. So I want to see what we've got in store for November. I am late. We are on day 9 already. But it's kind of like one of these things I've been putting off for such a long time. I kind of figured, let's do this right now. Now is the time. Interesting. I am really not seated at the greatest of places because they're dropping onto the floor. But it's a work in progress. I kind of want you guys to kind of grow with me. That's how I work with my spiritual side and my witchy side. I go to things that I'm drawn to. Fucking flying everywhere, Taurus. We have got a month. Don't I know it? Alright, that was the first one. What was the second one? So I'm using my Archangel Michael cards. These are the cards that I very first started doing readings with. They, again, like all things to do with me, they were drawn to me. Kind of fell into my lap. Interesting. Okay, that's all apparently. Let's see what's going on this month. So guys, let's have a look. We have a few upside downs. With this deck I kind of view upside downs as pay attention. So we have quite a few of that. Which, I mean, going by me, that's kind of the thing, so let's see what we got. Positive thoughts create positive results. Okay, so this one totally makes sense. It's kind of something I battle with myself. It is basically, sorry, I feel like something's coming through, so. Okay, so erase the self-doubt, that's what's coming through. It's really strongly kind of just saying stop with that self-doubt, stop with that hate talk. It's now the time to kind of switch it up. So what I do is I kind of have this technique where I get these spiraling thoughts, and you know the thoughts where it's kind of like, oh, maybe that person doesn't like me, maybe that's why they're being weird, they haven't talked to me properly in a while, and being so cold with me, and then you kind of go on this spiral about them, and it's kind of counteracting that and being like, wait, hold on, it's not your problem, like, don't make it be your problem. I kind of feel like we have this habit, especially as a Taurus, we feel things very deeply, which means the action of others kind of affects us quite well. I really feel like with this card it is saying, to counteract that. It really is a time now to be starting to think about ourselves, and that positive thinking is really strong here, and it's not, like I said, it's not just positive because I am really being nudged towards this switch up the thoughts. So that is what I'm guiding you to do here, is to switch up, get rid of the negative, realize that actually the negative thoughts that we have are not actually, they shouldn't be affecting us as much as they should. I really, really feel that quite deeply. I definitely can associate that with my own life. Obviously, this being a Taurus reading, I should be able to. You and your loved ones are safe. So with this card, typically this card kind of means that if you have any worries, feel confident that everything is fine. So anything you're worrying about is kind of let go of those worries. But with this card, again, I get this sense of being guided, that you're not alone, and it kind of feels like a heavy time at the moment, and that feeling alone is quite strong. So with this card comes that actual reassurance that you're not alone. So feel positive in that as well. Interesting. So the next card is Romance Angels Are Helping. So this one I think was reversed as well as the positive. So again, the positive, just a refresher, is to make sure that we are not allowing those negative thoughts to take over us and realize that we don't need that shit. Excuse my language. So romance angels are helping you. It can mean that there's love in the air, and I definitely feel like that's kind of a thing and a vibe at the moment, that there is love in the air, and you should open yourself up to that. I think a lot of us are closed off, and this year has been so hard for that. I feel you. And it's kind of been like, we're helping you, we're nudging you, we're helping shape you into being that person that is good for your person. Now, it is a journey, we're all going through it, so be kind to yourself. But I kind of really feel like this is a good thing. It's attracting those who you need in your life. It is pushing those out that you don't need in your life, but it's basically making you be in a good place here. I'm definitely getting the you're getting ready. You're in this transition period right now. And the next card is favorable outcome. So a favorable outcome is one of the best cards in the deck in the sense that it is a journey card. So it basically means that you're on the right path and it's going to lead you to good stuff, right? So all of these heavy feelings, it is happening for a reason, and it's, you know, taken every day by day, going with the flow. I do feel like balance is coming into this, and that's what this is leading to. It's kind of like we're battling ourselves to create a better self. And that's the kind of sense I get here, and it is going to balance out. You're going to get there. And that is really ringing for me. It's a drive to get there for myself. Like, I feel like I'm giving myself all these like little mini goals lately. So maybe you'll relate as a Taurus. And I kind of feel like it's like I get stuck in this rut, and I'm like, you know what? Let's start small. Let's get away from that situation. Let's improve your health. So let's exercise every day. Let's do this. And I'm doing those little goals to try and get me out of hermit mode, because I've been stuck in hermit mode for way too long. So decide to be happy now. And that is exactly what I was just saying. It's about realizing that we are the manifestors of our future, of our lives, of our present. We are the creator, and this is actually an epiphany that I came up against. So Taurus, you're probably having these epiphanies as well, because this is a major kind of thing in my life at the moment where I'm just having these epiphanies and I'm like, whoa, okay. It's like I feel like I kind of resigned a little bit, and I was kind of like, you know, I'm just going to go with the flow because nothing's working out for me and I don't know why. So I just resigned. I was like, you know what? Whatever you bring at me, universe, I'm here for it. So I did resign for that, go with the flow. And then like the other day I had this like really passionate day, like the energies in the air were just like, and it kind of made me realize, like, be like, hang on a minute, you're this badass manifestor, like you create your life, so stop sitting back and waiting for life to happen, and let's just go for it. Which is probably why I'm here today, you know, getting the ball rolling. So decide to be happy now. And the thing is, like, a lot of us have these kind of checkpoints where we're like, okay, what will make me happy is this. So this relationship will make me happy. I had this thing with this person, and this person will make me happy. And so you're waiting, and you let yourself be in that waiting position. Or, you know, there's this career I want, but I need blah, blah, blah. I'm going to wait for that to fall into place. You know, we do that, and we wait for our happiness in the future. Hello, Bugs. He's woke up. I was kind of hoping he would nap a little longer. So yeah, it's deciding to be happy now and choosing to create our future. That is massive right now. So write that energy. Make a commitment. This is going well. I'm really liking this, Taurus. It really is resonating so well. Okay, make a commitment. So make a commitment. It's saying to figure out what you want. This is deciding to be happy. You're figuring out what you want, and you know, make a commitment to getting that started. I kind of feel like I have this niggle on me where it's let me try and put this into words. So the niggle is sort of saying commit to an outcome and work towards that outcome. There is confusion with this card because it kind of feels, and obviously I'm doing this to multiple people, so there'll be certain messages that might not fully resonate to an area, so that's why the message is coming in different ways. But it really feels like, you know, there's confusion around not knowing what you want to commit to, or that doesn't sound right. It's like not knowing what's the right way to commit to something. I think that's it. And it's trying to figure that out for yourself. And I really feel to stress the importance of, like, you need to do what's right for you. No, don't touch that. Thank you. Don't touch. Yeah, very important. So the next one, again, it's reversed, so pay attention. It's the self-respect card. So this came up in my Instagram live that I did yesterday impulsively, and this was for the energy of this week, so it's very interesting and totally resonated with this for myself. So we have a habit And definitely as an earth sign, I feel like sometimes we can put others before ourselves. I feel this quite strongly, is it kind of stops you from respecting yourself, because you kind of and this comes in with this negative self-talk, and I think this has been really heavy for the last few months. It's knowing what's right for you, and you're trying, and it's kind of like hurdles. Like every time you try and take that leap towards doing what's right for you and making things better for those around us, it's like coming up against brick walls. So I think it's realizing, you need to do what's right for you at this point. That's the vibe with this card. It's very much like, come within. If you look at the imagery, very much gives me this Zen vibe. It's about going within, it's doing what's right for you. I did touch on it being a selfish thing. I don't feel like this is selfish at all. I feel like it's actually just it's not selfish. Like the reading I did yesterday, it came across as like it's time to be selfish, time to put yourself first. But with this vibe, it's very much more of a doing what's right for you. It doesn't feel like this is selfish at all. It's actually acknowledging that you haven't been doing something that you should have been doing, and yet you have that right to do it. I hope that makes sense for you. So innocence is the next card. So this is being kind to yourself. Now I feel like, Taurus, that we have been on a rough ride this year and it's taken its toll. And I feel like I can say for myself that it's come with a lot of kind of self-negative talk, where you kind of think like you're the problem and like you don't know how to fix it, and you kind of like to and fro. Because I'm a fixer, I try and fix things within myself. And I feel like this is sort of saying like, chill out, you're doing the best you can, you're doing everything that you know. And actually, like, the angel is holding a little puppy in his hands. Look, how cute. And he's looking down at it. It's like, it's so innocent, it's so cute. And like, you are that puppy. You are that cute, adorable little thing that's just doing what you know, doing the best you can. So I definitely feel like it's nurturing yourself right now, and doing what's right for you is in your best interest. Again, upside down. Actually, they're all upside down, so pay extra attention to these. So this is new beginnings and a fresh start. So with all of that previous energy up until this moment, it's about making those changes. Like, I feel like this is big. This is you. This is your fresh start, and you're making these changes. So you're making these changes for you right now. So my phone's right next to the speaker, so sorry about that. Yeah. So you're making these changes for you right now. Like, this is taking action. It's going to bring a whole new fresh start. You're on the right path. This is meant to happen. It is empowering yourself. Now, the angel on the card has her winged eye pen, and she's moving forward. And that is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this is your time. This is your empowerment. If other people are not on board with that, then perhaps that's supposed to be. And it just feels freeing. Like, she's soaring, she's flying, and you can be that. What's up, bugs? Isn't it? Detach from the situation. Now, I feel like with this new beginnings, there's going to be this little bit of a struggle for yourself. Because you are fighting that urge to put other people first, and that's really hard to not do that. But it's kind of saying, take a step back and look at it objectively. I definitely feel a different perspective. And actually, it's kind of like what's coming in for me is like a version for myself. So I know that a person that I deal with is kind of struggling in life, and I'm really taking it quite personally. I kind of feel like the guidance with this card is it's kind of detaching and realizing this is not about you. And when I do my Taurus readings, this is what happens. I can really relate to it. So I'm kind of seeing it unfold and like kind of punching myself, which I'm not allowed to do because I've been told not to. So it's kind of like, realizing this is not about you. And, I kind of feel like it's seeing that innocence in that as well. Yeah. And I feel like there's a light here. It's clouded, so I feel like you're not going to get clarity from the situation just yet, but it's detaching from that situation to do what's right for you. With that self-respect, it's knowing that respect yourself and honor yourself. So if you need to take a step back, take that step back. You found a Christmas decoration. Take a step back and you know, get done what you need to. The rest will come into light when it needs to. And thank you for being here with me today. Please comment below if you have any questions. You want me to continue doing this because, like I said, this is very much winging it and going with the flow. But yeah, thank you for listening, Taurus. I hope you got your guidance today. This is November. Thank you very much.